What if the fire that kept our ancestors alive during the Ice Age was not discovered, but gifted by a civilization entirely erased from history? The mainstream narrative insists that early humans survived the brutal freeze using merely animal pelts and primitive friction. But history is written by the survivors, and sometimes the truth gets buried under miles of ancient ice. What if our survival was not a testament to human ingenuity, but the result of a desperate, forbidden intervention from beings we were never meant to remember?
For centuries, archaeologists have painted a simple picture of our past. Hunter-gatherers huddling in damp caves, striking flint, hoping for a single spark to fight back the creeping frost. We are taught that this slow, painful evolution of survival was entirely our own doing. Yet, this comforting story ignores glaring anomalies scattered across the globe. Unexplained thermal signatures in ancient geological strata suggest that the heat which saved humanity was far too intense and far too sudden to be a simple campfire. Something else was burning in the dark.
When modern geologists drill deep into the ice cores of Antarctica and Greenland, they do not just find ancient climate records. They find anomalies, traces of isotopes and microscopic fused glass that only form under extreme, unnatural temperatures. These microscopic scars on the Earth's crust date back to the exact moment the ice sheets advanced most aggressively. It is as if, right when humanity was on the absolute brink of extinction, massive, localized energy bursts erupted across the planet, orchestrated by an unseen hand.
So, who generated these life-saving anomalies? Whispers among fringe historians point to a hyper-advanced pre-glacial civilization, a society that thrived long before the continents froze over. They possessed technology that could harness the core heat of the planet, manipulate energy fields, and build sprawling structures deep beneath the bedrock. As the cataclysmic freeze approached, they realized their empire would fall. But they made a choice. They decided to leave a fighting chance for the primitive hominids wandering the frozen wastes above.
This intervention was not a gentle handing over of a torch. It was the frantic transfer of forbidden technology. Legends across diverse ancient cultures speak of gods descending from the darkened skies or emerging from the deep earth, bringing eternal fire in metallic vessels. These were not literal flames. They were localized geothermal generators, compact nuclear batteries, or atmospheric heaters that kept small pockets of sapiens alive while the rest of the world perished under mile-high glaciers. We worshipped machines as magic. Beyond portable heat sources, there is compelling evidence to suggest that the greatest gift these architects provided were the subterranean bunkers. Massive underground networks, previously thought to be natural cave systems in places like Derinkuyu, show signs of machine-bored tunnels and ventilation shafts that completely defy primitive human capabilities. It is heavily theorized that early humans were ushered into these advanced, hidden shelters, surviving the harshest millenniums under the protective and watchful eyes of a dying, hyper-advanced race.
But why is there no definitive proof? Why did this advanced civilization completely vanish from the historical record? The answer lies in the relentless ice itself. The extreme glaciation did not just freeze the world, it acted as a planetary bulldozer, grinding grand cities to dust and scraping the Earth's surface completely clean. Furthermore, the benefactors themselves may have succumbed to the very cataclysm they tried to survive. Or perhaps they retreated even deeper into the earth, sealing the massive doors behind them forever.
We are the descendants of those who were chosen to survive. The fire in our hearths, the warmth in our modern homes, might merely be the echoed legacy of a forgotten race that sacrificed their anonymity to ensure our future. The next time you stare into the flickering, chaotic flames of a campfire in the dark, ask yourself, are you looking at a primal human discovery, or are you witnessing the fading embers of an ancient, hyper-advanced gift? The ice holds its secrets well, but the truth remains waiting in the dark.